Hi, my name is Rapp. I'm the driver of the 11R Big Block Modified here. As you can see, the car is a 2016 Bicknell Racing Products chassis, and we run a Big Block Chevy engine in the car. 460-ish cubic inch, give or take, depending on from engine to engine, for some specifications. You can see our sponsors on the side here, starting with Franklin Industries, Amera Rolls and Guides, Chem Steel, Carrier Construction, Don and Susie Smith, Vinyl Graphics Unlimited, Troy Allen Chevrolet, and Slippery Rock and Valley Brook Services are our big supporters. This is this year's design and paint scheme with the sponsors. And just a little bit about what we're planning to do for a racing schedule this year is to follow the BRP Modified Tour, kind of a traveling series that is in the western Pennsylvania, eastern Ohio area. And then we're also going to be doing different events throughout the area at Lernerville Speedway, Mercer Raceway Park, and Sharon Speedway, with potentially some intermixed races in between. So that's kind of an outline of what to expect from the team this year. Walking around the front of the car here just to kind of give you a little different look and some of the different sponsors. You can see the Troy Allen Chevrolet here, Valley Brook, S&W, and then also a look at just the differences what you might see from your standard road type vehicle. We have the exposed front tires here with the front bumper, and then kind of the tunnels that run up the back to help give you a little bit of extra downforce on the back end of the car for some increased traction. So that's a kind of a front end view. And then as you kind of work around the other side, you can see the S&W Auto Body sponsorship on the inside of the door here. They've been longtime supporters of the race team here. And here in the front, you can see the front suspension of the car, the shocks and the coil spring setup and everything. And then how the bracketry in the front end attaches to the front axle, because this isn't like your normal road vehicle. This is a solid front axle across the front. And so it teeters kind of one side to the other rather than independently like a normal vehicle may. So those are just some different perspectives. Heading back the side, a similar view from the other, and you can kind of get back to the rear wheels. You can see, if you can compare the front tire to the rear tire here, there's a much different size perspective here. With the right rear tire is the largest, and then you can compare that to the right front tire. And those are designed to kind of keep the car tipped a little bit to the front. And then also this tire is a little bit larger than the tire that's on the left rear corner to create what we call stagger. And that helps the car steer into the corner and improves your handling. And you can increase that or decrease that to help with the handling of the car depending on the track conditions. You can just get a quick view of the rear, and you can see up into the rear of the car here, and the suspension is very similar to the front. It's a straight rear end across the back with an independent shock on either side, coil spring suspension. And then as we swing around the other side, we'll peek right in the cockpit here. And so this is a center seat. Certain types of race cars favor a left side driver position, but this is right in the center. You can see the steering column. The steering wheel's not on there right now, but the steering wheel would fit right onto here. And then the drive shaft and the transmission to put the power from the engine to the rear end is right between your legs in this situation. And in this car, the gear shift is right there between where your knees would sit. You can see the full containment seat here. It's got shoulder supports, rib supports, and then the head supports here from a safety perspective. And then obviously you can see the dash and the gauges there that we use also. We also, as you see in the front here, we use a 5-point racing harness there. It's got 2 shoulder straps, 2 across your lap, and then 1 that comes up between your legs to hold the belts down into your lap so they don't slide up more into your stomach or your chest area. So that's our restraint system there. If you have any questions, you can message us on our Facebook page, Rapp Racing on Facebook, and we'll get back to you with any questions, or if you have comments, go ahead and leave that there also.